Welcome everyone to the Tabletop Assault live stream today. Got a couple of announcements for everybody, and just want to say to everyone, this will be recorded and it will be up there for anyone who misses this to catch up. Thanks again for everyone for joining. Got a lot of really cool stuff to talk about today. We're going to talk about some updates to the channel. We're going to be talking about the campaign, giving you the final details before the campaign starts to launch, and just some really general good updates, along with a bit of Dawn of War. That's always fun, isn't it? So again, guys, thanks very much for joining us today. I'll quickly crack this game open just so we can find some people. But guys, as well, put all your questions as we go through this live stream today just in the chat there. I'll do my best to keep up to date with the questions and answer everything as I can. But first and foremost, I think it's about time that I crack on and give you all a couple of updates. So we've got our new scenery, our new terrain has arrived on the channel, and next week's battle report will showcase the new scenery. We've got a lot of Mars effects, we've got rocks, we've got industrial stuff. It's all arrived, we're finally expanding it. So everyone who's been asking for line of sight blockers, everyone who's been asking for a couple of other nice fun things, you know, like vary the terrain up, get some more theme stuff, it's all going to be there for you guys. So that is it's all coming pretty soon. So yeah, that'll be coming. We'll have that in the next battle report. We've also managed to film the polled multiplayer battle report. Now that was, we put a poll out a few months back, and you guys voted for Orcs, Adeptus Mechanicus, and Astra Militarum. So that battle report will be coming your way. The votes came in, we've done the armies, and we hope you guys are going to enjoy it. It was a lot of carnage, and it's coming your way shortly. What else do we have for you? So, sorry, just making sure this is all working here. So yeah, so what else do we have for you guys? There's a couple of cool things for the campaign. We want to start off by letting you know the details of what armies are going to be involved, and a lot of you have put a lot of comments out there. Tau is 110%, guys, going to be the first army that's in the campaign. What's the second army going to be? Well, we've been talking about this army on Tabletop Assault now for quite some time, and Renegade Paintworks have pulled it together for us and put together a beautiful masterpiece, which is Elder Craft Worlds. So you'll have a nice teaser video on the channel hopefully this week showcasing the new models, and it's all been custom designs. They look absolutely stunning, and we can't wait not just to showcase the army for you guys, but also star them in the campaign versus the Tau. So that's the two armies that are going to be involved. Craft World Eldar, Tau Empire. Hope you guys like that mix up. Obviously, as the campaigns progress, we're going to have more armies involved, but that's the two primary forces battling it out in Vramor. So guys, comment away, let us know your thoughts. We've got a massive, roughly about 3,500 points worth of Elder painted to try and showcase throughout all the missions in the campaign, so you're going to see a wide variety of units kicking off there. And I found a game. Apparently we're playing in the Anvil of Khorne. So yeah, hope you guys like that. The last thing we just want to quickly announce as well is we have, I'll come back to the campaign details in a minute, but we've got one last thing to talk about, which is the channel has expanded its membership. So we used to be a 4-man crew, as you all know, and then we were reduced down to 3 guys. We're now back up to 4. We just want to let you know that we want to welcome officially here on the channel, you're hearing it here first, Rob, who is starred in some of our battle reports, and I'm hounding these guys, starred in some of our battle reports, has officially joined the channel as a full-time member. So you're going to see Rob a lot more on the channel. He's put some fantastic work in for us in the battle reports, helping us get armies put together, and he's also bringing a few new additions to Tabletop Assault we didn't have. So with Rob joining, that also brings Harlequins. Harlequins is now an official force on Tabletop Assault, so you Harlequin fans out there, you're finally going to get to see a lot more Harlequin battle reports. He's also going to bring a mass amount of Death Company to the channel. His Death Company look fantastic, and well, we all like Death Company, don't we? Yep, Carl, I'll let Rob know. Thank you very much. Tune out for his battle reports. He's got some really unique ones coming up soon that we're trying to plan at the moment. What else do we have? So, with Rob joining, bringing new armies, bringing new stuff, we're probably going to look at getting Rob into... He's got a lot of cool ideas that he wants to bring to the channel. Don't you dare. Okay, that's fine, they're all dead. He's going to bring to the channel. I think he might be looking at doing some of his own sort of tactical reviews. And Rob has been in the tabletop world for a long time. He's got a lot of experience to bring and a lot of advice to give. So guys, I would really look keenly out for his sort of tactical review videos. He may do them in the same format as Ross with his tactical talks, but we don't want to steal any thunder there, so that probably won't happen. What else do we have? Right, so if we go back to the campaign, I'm really keen to let you guys know a bit more about the details. So you now know the two armies, Tau Empire, Elder Craftworlds. It's going to be roughly 4 to 5 missions. I think we're going to have 5 missions in total. With the 5th mission being a massive finale, which we're not going to reveal any details. None of you are going to see it coming. That may be a spoiler already, but none of you are going to see it coming, and you'll get all the full details of that. But the first couple of missions, it's going to be like a sort of escalation, guys. We're not going to crack off with 3,000 points, 2,000 points straight away. We are going to be going with roughly 1,000 points, and each battle report that we do in the campaign will crank up. You'll get more points added. We're going to also theme the armies, which is something a lot of you guys have asked for a while. So each mission will have its own sort of theme behind it, its own sort of plot line, I guess. And we're going to base our lists on that type of mission. So if the mission's all about scouting, hiding, ducking and diving, I'm obviously not going to start kicking about with a Wraith Knight. That won't be featuring. So we want to keep them sort of, you know, themed up for you guys, and we think that's a really good way to approach it. Also, going into it, we're going to do a couple of caveats, a couple of rules. So the 2 players in the campaign will be myself and Ross. I'm going to be playing Elder Craftworlds. Ross is going to be playing Tau Empire. Don't know how he feels about that because he doesn't like Tau that much. But some of the rules that we're going to have is you're going to have 2 main characters, so 2 HQ choices. So for Elder, it's going to be a Farseer and an Autarch. I can't chop and change those HQ choices. I can add additional HQ choices, but no named characters. And those 2 HQ choices will be my primary commanders throughout the entire campaign. And there's a chance throughout the campaign that you could permanently lose those commanders depending how the game goes. So I'll have an Autarch and a Farseer. Ross is going to have... I need to pay attention in this game. Ross is going to have... NP. Sorry to pronounce your name. This live stream will be up later on for you to watch back. We're just talking about the campaign just now. I'll kick off and I'll do a wee recap for you in a minute. But yeah, so I'll have an Autarch and a Farseer. Ross is going to have a Tau Commander in a battlesuit and an Ethereal on a hover drone. So that'll be his commanders. They all have their own names, which I won't reveal just now because we've got a bit of story time videos that will come up to give a bit more flavour to the campaign, and we'll save it for then. But yeah, they will have their own names. They'll also have a choice of, you can have one, for example Tau, you can have one sept for your whole force which you have to stick to throughout the whole campaign. So Ross may choose Sakia, he may choose Tau, or what you can do is each commander can have their own sept and the other one has a different sept. So you can have an option of just one, or split it into 2. Obviously if you're splitting it into 2, there's a few rule mongering things that kick in the way, so Ross might play it simpler. For me and Elder, I might do 2, just to give you guys a bit more flavour as the army's going to be fielding for the first time. So what did you miss? OBMP, Rob has officially joined the channel, so give Rob a big welcome, and Rob has been a guest on some of our other battle reports. I hope you guys will give him a warm welcome. Look out for his battle reports, he's going to be taking charge on those, and what that means for Rob joining the channel permanently is Rob will be bringing Harlequins. So we've got a new force to the channel, which is always great. So we'll have to get a teaser video for the Harlequins up soon as well. That gives me more work. With Rob joining as well, another announcement we said was Tau and Sakia. Carl, I agree with you there. I'll come back to that in a moment though. Yeah, so with Rob also joining the channel, the other updates we had was we've got our new terrain in, that's just arrived. We've got new mats, new terrain, new themed terrain to try and fit in with the forces, and we hope you guys are going to love them. We've also done the polled multiplayer battle report, which all the fans had the option to vote on our Facebook page. That has now been filmed and recorded, and that was an absolute blast and also absolute carnage. The 3 armies we played was Orcs, Adeptus Mechanicus and Astra Militarum. I played Orcs because I played none of the 3 armies that you all decided to vote for, which was great, but I played Orcs because they seemed to be the easiest to follow, and Ross with his Abmech, Will with his Astra Militarum. So that was really all you missed there. I'll go back onto the campaign though, guys, as I'm also trying to kill a truck here. So yeah, so Tau and Sakia, Carl, that's the two I would probably recommend. Tau one, you get really good stratagems, it's always handy. And Sakia seems quite a popular one. I can't remember the name for the one that gives your army cover turn 1, but that might be quite fun as well to look at. But Ross will decide, it'll be his choices, and you'll get to see it in story time. I better heal him. Freeze all these people. Yep, there we go. For me, I won't lie, I'm actually probably gearing towards Ayandin and Simham, if I'm pronouncing that right. They just look a lot of fun. I love jet bikes, and I'm going to be using a lot of jet bikes. So yeah, look out for that. So yeah, so that's your two traits. With regards to, again, the missions being themed, what we're also adding is that each mission eventually will have a certain impact. So it's going to have, we're doing what's called like a, I can't remember the exact name for it, but each mission, if you win or lose, guides you on to the next mission that you're going to be playing. So there's a tiered format that we'll be playing towards. Regardless if you win or lose, you can still progress on to the next mission, see how that goes. But that fifth and final mission I hinted at earlier, there'll be a massive surprise there which none of you are going to see coming. And it's going to add a lot of flavour. Tau Overwatch and Sakia for the 6-inch marker light stratagem. Yeah, the 6-inch marker light stratagem is really, really good. But yeah, that's really good. The Overwatch, I don't think Ross will need to worry about too much, Carl. I am going Elder. I don't intend to be doing too much combat, if any. I intend to shoot, and this is just getting nuts. This is going insane. I don't like all these lights, and look at all that I've missed. So yeah, that's probably not going to happen too much as combat for me. So yes, we've got the tiered structure, guys. We've got the tiered structure of our missions, the impacts. Our commanders are at risk of dying throughout the missions. We're still writing up a little bit about that to see how early on in the campaign can they die. The last thing you want is losing all your commanders straight away and you're left with a dull force. We don't want that. What we will also have is we're going to be using the new terrain in the campaign, and it's themed. So as you've seen in the teaser video, the Battle for Vermore, which has the planet, I keep looking down here because your comments down here, but the camera's up here. I need to look at you guys. What you've seen in the planet, it's obviously a kind of deserty planet. We've actually gone and deliberately bought a mat and deliberately bought terrain to fit that picture of the planet. So it's going to have that great feel to it, that you are there on the world as you play. Other than that, there's not really much more I can reveal at the moment, other than you now know the forces that are going to be playing, you know a little bit about the rules and how the game is going to be panning itself out. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions about the campaign you'd like to know, I may not be able to answer it, but pop them in the chat and I'll see if I can answer it away. I know Ross is probably watching this eagle-eyed and doesn't want me sharing too much information and spoiling the surprise. Lastly, let's give a couple more updates on how we're coming along with the actual armies on the channel. So we did announce a while back that we'd started production on Tyranids, and we haven't really talked about that for quite some time. We did post a few pictures on our Facebook page, which again, if you guys want to like up to our Facebook page, links in the description down below. But we put together probably what was close to 4,000 to 5,000 points worth of Tyranids. That's a lot of Tyranids. And the Tyranids, guys, they're coming along very nicely. Our good friend Scott, who's painting them, is putting tireless hours day in day out to get them all working there. But we're almost there. They're going to be High Fleet Behemoth, purely because I'm a fanboy of High Fleet Behemoth. But you're going to have Forge World Tyranids in there. You've got one of every... Nothing but bugs. Yeah, I know. We need to get bugs versus Astra Militarum, have a Starship Troopers battle off. That could be fun. But yeah, we've got one of every single monster that's actually going to be for Tyranids there as well. So you're going to have all your Carnifexes, all your Molochs, all your Trigons, all the Flyers, multiple Hive Tyrants which weren't nerfed as badly as we thought, all the named characters, an endless swarm of Termagants and Hormagants. It's going to be beautiful. It will be an absolute tide of bugs. And that's the theme we were going for. It's going to make the battle reports look fantastic. So look out for that. We're probably going to have a major update for Tyranids. I'm going to say the start of June, mid of June, which will hopefully have a really good progress report to see how close we are to completion, and we think we're close. We think we're getting there. A few other armies. So if you notice on our YouTube page, we've got incoming section, which is armies that we're working on. We've almost finished building all the Death Guard. That includes Big Morty himself, Big Scary Morty. He's no match for my Magnus, but you know, he's on his way. So we've finally got all the army together that we're happy with the composition. We've now got enough units that we feel if there was any drastic changes to rules or codexes that we can chop and change. So after Tyranids, it's most likely going to be Death Guard is going to be the next army we're going to push through to completion for you guys. We're really keen to get them on the channel. And then after that, we're not really got many other armies to choose from, do we? Except for running around Space Marines all the time. But we're currently looking at putting together, it might be a while away, but Drukhari. I don't know if anyone out there is a Dark Elder fan. I know Ross is a huge fanboy of Dark Elder. But if any of you are looking after or wanting to see Dark Elder, we might consider pushing them up the priority table a little bit as well. Then talk about our existing armies. So you all know these armies we now play on the channel. Harlequins have now been added, which is beautiful. But we're planning to do a review of what we actually need for those armies since the codexes have been dropping. We're noticing now with the codexes dropping, it's actually meaning we're missing a few units which weren't great and now are great. So I need to heal this guy. He's going to probably kill me in the chat. Heal him now. There we go. So Necrons we're now looking at expanding. Chaos Space Marines are 100% under the expansion radar just now. I'm probably gonna die. He's getting him, that's fine. Kill him. What? I'll resurrect myself. Doesn't matter. I'll resurrect myself. So yeah, Chaos are definitely on the radar for us to expand. And we lost. Other than that, Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been commenting Adeptus Mechanicus need new units. Guys, they're coming. Ross has just put an awful lot of effort into building all the Electro Priests in the world, all the Castellan robots in the world, all the Sidonian Dragoons in the world, to make AdMech a force to be seriously feared. I have played the Sidonian Dragoons for 3 models against that, didn't enjoy it. I'm now scared and worried that what might happen is he now has 6 Dragoons, maybe more, and I'm terrified of that concept. So that is on its way. So I think Orc, AdMech, and now Harlequins players, you should scream Daka 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 from Forge World. Yeah, guys, I think we're getting tons of armies put together now. We've got so much variety in the channel. Yeah, we will be screaming Daka Daka Daka, not from the Forge World, but from Mars and their Forge World, because Ross would like that. Carl, we need about 60 more Guard Infantry. I'm glad you said that. Will did get about 60 more Guard Infantry. He genuinely did. I think you'll get to see a good number of Guard Infantry in the multiplayer battle report that's coming up. But yeah, I think he must be close to about 120 now. So even if he's not using Guard Infantry, think of how many conscripts that's got. It's just too much. I have only 10 Castellans and 20 Priests. What do you mean you only? You only have 10 Castellan robots and 20 Priests. I fight 2 Castellan robots with all the phosphor blasters on a regular basis, and that makes me cry. I'm always so scared of those things. It's usually the first thing in Ross's AdMech army I want to pop before he's allowed to even shoot at me. So if you have 10, may I ask, how were they kitted out? Please put it in the chat, because Ross just does phosphor out the wazoo, although he is power fisting up at the moment, I believe. 20 priests. Okay, Ross might have more than 20 priests, he might outdo you there. But, see, priests, they actually scare me. That the fact if they kill a unit, they can get a 3-up invul save. What? That's just nuts. That's a unit you would have on mass just floating around the table doing kill me. Yeah, that is pretty. Duke, I completely agree. That is pretty sick. Guard infantry list versus Nig Buzz list. Yeah, that's basically a Starship Troopers recreation, Carl. And that is 100% going to happen, and it's pretty obvious I'm going to be using NIDs because I like bugs. Bugs are fun. I just want to quickly at this stage as well take a wee moment. Duke Silver, guys, on the chat. He runs an awesome Twitch page, which some of you may have seen us post on the Facebook page as well. It's go into Twitch, type in Duke Silver, www.twitch.tv.duke _ silver. So Duke Silver on Twitch, basically. I've probably just murdered that there. Check out his Twitch channel, guys. He's got some amazing Warhammer gameplay on there that he plays for everyone, and just some really fun games. Did a really awesome Devil May Cry playthrough, very nostalgic, loved watching that. So guys, check him out on Twitch and support the guy. He supports us, we always want to support anyone in the community we can. Okay, shooting is better than flames, of course, with reroll. Shooting is better than flames, but the shots they do is a little bit unfair. They do way too much dice. It's like, what, two robots, if you put them into whatever protocol it's called, it's like 36 shots for 2 robots. Imagine you're doing 10 of them. Come on, that's not fair. That's your opponent going to cry. With the rerolls, you don't need rerolls when you get that many shots. DACA bots are broken. Carl, I fully agree, and I think we should start a petition somewhere to ban. Guys, Duke wants to join. Give us a wee second. And what I'll do, Duke, if you're watching this just now, I'm going to quickly jump out of the game. Duke's always fun to play with. I get the Dragoons with Stiggies. Right, okay. Albin P. Don't be that guy. You've got all the DACA, and now you're going to start doing -2 to hit people with the Dragoons. Come on, that's not really fair. That's not nice. Oh, Duke, you're going to go Tyranids. Lovely, we're talking about bugs after all. Yeah, Stiggies with Dragoons is a little bit unfair. That's -2 in shooting, guys. Give your opponent a chance. If the guy's Orcs, or if the guy's Tau, or even if the guy's Guard, that's not really nice. But I don't blame you, I would do the same. This weekend from Friday to Sunday I play V's Guard and Warhammer Polish national team. Alright, so you're part of the national team. Congratulations. Hope you win your games. So other than Castellan robots, and other than Dragoons, other than that, is there anything else that you do take in your AdMech army? What's your normal composition look like? Please share, let me know. My list is like 8 or 9. Well, if you are playing tournaments, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. You need to bring the power lists. I would have no friends left if I had 10 DACA bots. Yeah, Carl, I wouldn't have friends left either. Ross, I don't think, would be allowed to use 10 DACA bots in the channel, because I would veto the living hell out of that. I'm not facing 10, so yeah. I just help them, most of them okay. That's fair enough, that's fair enough. If you ever are going to start playing professionally, you got to hit with the meta list, so I don't blame you. Okay, guys, I will have to finish this up after this quick shot here with Duke, purely because I am running out of time, and I have some battle reports I have to edit, and I need to bring Rob up to speed now that he's officially part of the channel. But guys, this was a really quick one anyway. I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, what we've got. Apparently our stream's not working. Okay. If our stream isn't working, it's not the end of the world. Duke, if you can hear me, I'll re-invite you to this. Or you can invite me. You're always one step ahead of the game. There we go. Congrats to Rob. Yeah, thanks, man. He's really happy. Okay. 7th edition, I play Orc. I knew everything about getting wrecked. You knew everything about getting wrecked. Yeah, well, okay, we've got 6 minutes left, guys, so put any questions you want. You knew about getting wrecked. Orc players in 7th edition did get it hard. I did feel for Orc players, so I don't really blame you. So yeah, guys, as we're waiting for Last Stand to kick in, just going to quickly recap some of the stuff for you. So again, for those who are maybe skipping forward to the end just for the recaps and the replay, Battle for Vermore, we're going to have Tau versus Elder. Awesome. Elder's going to be revealed properly in a teaser video this week. The few details about the campaign will be properly released, as in, you know, the lore part, the theme and all that sort of stuff will be coming in a separate video soon. But again, it's a tiered campaign we're going to be playing, with a limit of 2 main HQs per army. I'm taking Farseer Autarch, Ross is taking Commander Ethereal. We've got our new terrain showcasing for you soon, the multiple battle reports on its way. Our new terrain looks fantastic, and I'm really excited to get your thoughts and see what you think about it. If I know which Deathwatch. Deathwatch is actually an army we don't have. I might have to look into that. I might start calling on Rob. Lastly, guys, okay, this isn't working, unfortunately, this Dawn of War, so that's absolutely fine. But what we'll do is we'll finish up here, and then lastly, Rob has joined the channel. Give him all a massive congratulations, a massive welcome to Tabletop Assault. You're going to see a lot more of this guy. He's got a lot of great stuff to bring to the channel, like Harlequins. But no, guys, keep tuned in for the battle reports with Rob, and give him all the love you show us. Lastly then, as a wee part in peace, if you do want to check out any of the stuff we're doing, our updates, link down description below for our Facebook page. Give it a like, see what we're all up to over there. Same with Patreon, if any of you guys want to support us to keep doing these campaigns, keep doing these battle reports, get new terrain, get new models, hop on over to Patreon. We'll try our best to reward you for your donations, and we are grateful for everything that you do donate. It's gone towards the campaign, for example. And if you are interested in any merch, this is a plug, any merch, check us out on Redbubble, description down below as well. And lastly, go check out our good friend Duke Silver over on Twitch. He does some amazing gameplays, a lot of fun to watch, really funny guy. Please give him a like over there, go check him out. So with that, guys, I'll let you debate in the chat. But with that, guys, thanks very much for watching. I've been David from Tabletop Assault, and you'll have some more updates from us later on in the week. But please catch us out on the new battle report coming this Wednesday.